I drink 2% milk generally. I just don't like the taste of almond milk.
I personally drink almond milk. I have noticed a lot of almond milk on my For You page on TikTok.
It's a dairy dilemma that you can get caught up in every trip to the grocery store. From regular to almond to soy, whichever you choose, there are a lot of options and opinions on which type of milk is best for you.
But we wanted to get to the bottom of the jug. In tonight's cover story, only Gulf Coast News' Sarah Mankowitz is solving the great milk debate.
You've probably seen nut milks like almond milk taking social media by storm the last few years, but now regular milk has been making a comeback.
I really don't like sweet things, and almond milk and coconut milk, they're all just very sweet to me, so I just stick with normal 2% milk.
Riley Roseman and Aaron Reagan tell me scrolling on their phones influences the kind of milk they drink.
I have noticed a lot of almond milk on my For You page on TikTok.
While that has been popular, influencers are starting to switch back to regular milk.
Chobani, 2%. I've seen that a lot too for iced coffee and stuff, homemade iced coffee.
We wanted to find out if nut and soy milk live up to the hype, or if it's a good thing good old-fashioned cow milk is trending again. So I talked with dietitian and nutritionist Gisela Bouvier to find out.
Plant-based milks got really trendy and people started to drink them, which there's nothing wrong, they taste good, but they're not providing the nutrition, and I think people are realizing that. And also, there's a lot of trend on social media, people being concerned about additives and ingredients.
Bouvier tells me nut and soy milk grew in popularity because people thought they were healthier.
There was a lot of misconceptions that dairy was pro-inflammatory and it wasn't good for our guts and that it was making people not feel great, but that's not true.
Bouvier says cow milk has a lot of nutrients we need.
Dairy milk is rich in iodine, and that's really hard to combine with plant-based milks, and iodine is fundamental for brain growth and development and IQ.
Those beneficial ingredients are missing from other plant-based milk.
In an 8-ounce glass of real dairy milk, not only are you getting 8 grams of protein, but you're getting 12 essential nutrients, including vitamin A, vitamin D, calcium, phosphorus, B vitamins, selenium, zinc, iodine. I mean, there's just so much, and you're not getting that with plant-based milk.
Dairy milk is also good for your wallet.
It's about 29 cents, and you're getting, again, those 13 essential nutrients. Meanwhile, something like an oat milk, it's about 68 cents a serving, and it does not compare, especially with the protein is about only 2 grams. You're not getting the calcium, you're not getting that vitamin D.
Well, there are a lot of plant and soy milks to choose from. You also need to make the choice between whole milk, 2%, and skim. So which one is for you?
So it just depends on your age. For example, children that are 1 year old, that we recommend dairy milk, full fat milk, because that whole fat is really going to support their growth and development. After the age of 2, perhaps a low fat version. This is a 2% milk fat.
If you're lactose intolerant like Reagan,
I personally drink almond milk.
But that's not your only option.
Lactose-free milk still provides the same quality nutrition, just it has less lactose. And people are also realizing that just because you're lactose intolerant doesn't mean that you can't enjoy things like cheeses or yogurts or kefir, which have a lot less lactose in it.
Reporting in studio, Sarah Mankowitz, Gulf Coast News.
There's another option we want to mention that's caught up in a pretty big debate right now, raw milk. We found the USDA is expanding nationwide testing of the option as we see more states moving to legalize the sale of raw milk. Proponents say it's more nutritious and easier to digest. Raw milk is simply milk that has not been pasteurized. That's where it's heated to a high temperature to remove germs. But contaminated raw milk can cause listeria, salmonella, and bird flu, which is why right now the FDA says you should avoid it.
We have not seen any human cases related to that, but since raw milk doesn't go through the pasteurization process, which is known to kill bacteria and viruses, there is the potential for transmission with raw milk products.
Instead of pasteurization, raw milk producers monitor the health of the cow to ensure its safety. To reduce the chances of a virus spreading in eggs or poultry, you want to cook your food thoroughly.